Hello, my name is Mason Phillips-Cary, and I currently teach chemistry at McCaskey East in the School District of Lancaster. And the reason that I'm pursuing this STEM endorsement is to gather those technology and engineering concepts to be able to apply them in my classroom, and also to help see myself adapt to the NGSS format styling that is currently changing within my district. Some hobbies that I have is I love to read books and write journal entries on any trip I may go on, walking my dog, and also binge watching any new Netflix show that may come on this previous weekend. Some interests that I have is going to local new coffee shops that are coming into town, traveling to new places, and camping / disconnecting from social media and the world around me. So, there are some ways that students learn science, but this is the main way that students need to learn science. Students, when they come into your room and they are learning the concepts that you're explaining to them, they already have preconceptions of the way the world works around them. What we need to do as teachers is to be able to nail down those preconceptions that the students have and be able to understand what they know before we actively teach them. Once we know what they know about the world around them, then we are able to do a demonstration so that way they can observe and adjust their reasoning as they are observing. When the students are reasoning with what is happening with your demonstration, they're therefore also basically assessing and wanting to test out what is happening currently in your demonstration themselves. Having them then experiment based off of the demonstration that you have when they were observing is a great way for them to formally assess and develop their metacognitive assessment of what they are currently doing and changing and adapting what they know about the world around them, therefore adjusting the preconception that they walked into the classroom with. But there are some barriers of the way students learn science. Students believe that science has to be right or wrong, and there's no variations between science, nor is there a generated opinion of the way science is. Students normally think that theories in science are non-existent because they're not proven by evidence. And therefore, this essentially means that there is no imagination in the science classroom with what students are thinking and know about science. The way we need to do science is to make sure that students are able to observe, imagine, and reason with the world around them in order to understand the concepts that are currently happening in the classroom. And realizing that mistakes happen and you don't always have to be right and wrong in science. So, the way I make sure my students are adhering to the tenets of social learning within my classroom is making sure that they realize that every person in the classroom is going to make mistakes. And the way that this is happening is based off of discussions that we may have about current experiments or any idea that we may have within our current subject and content that we are learning. This allows the students to therefore ask questions that are being about the information that is being taught, and also formally assess them when they are either doing an experiment or during the discussion, so that way they can possibly change what they know about the world around them when they are learning in the classroom. But the main point in the community sense itself is knowing that everyone is going to make mistakes and that is okay. Finally, my STEM perspective currently, right now, that I have is based off of what I currently see within my district. I believe that there is a coordination across disciplines where what is being taught in math or engineering or technology is also being used to what students are using in science. A lot of the times, math-based content of graphing and using formulas and equations is therefore used when students come to either chemistry or physics. That way they are able to understand the concepts that are around them and also apply what they know based off of the mathematics that is being present currently in the room. I hope to eventually include those engineering technology aspects also in my classroom as well, but currently right now with the other discipline that we have in our school is math that's being applied. And that therefore is making me adjust to what I know as the STEM perspective itself. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.